Garden.
Well, individual defense partner will be stressed here tonight by this Celtics offense with the way that they're able to. Jaylen Brown gets a foul call early here for another championship run.
Brown has scored 22% of Boston's points this season. Jerome with a floater ties the game at 2. To give you some context, the only guy that's short shot clock for Boston coming back in. 10 to shoot now. Hauser, three-point specialist. Derek White, also a good three-point stick, and he knocks it down.
There's very few people on this team you're not going to say it about in terms of their three-point shooting, because that is their DNA is three-point shooting.
Omax for three. Bango. Wells, good cover up by White. Jaylen on the back down, in the lane, little half hook. Wow, have we seen that from Jaylen?
No, that was a brand new one. He just had to come here. I mean, he did Iowa, he did it all. In terms of scoring, rebound, he did everything. Well, here he just has to figure out how he fit in.
And the foul. Wow. Peyton Pritchard in, last year's sixth man of the year. He drives and finishes at the rim. Pritchard, his sixth season out of Oregon, faces a three. So immediately the reigning sixth man of the year drops in 5, and Boston has the lead back. And Hendricks, we're seeing some stuff here.
I have glasses now, partner. I just have yet to wear them because I feel like you're lying to me. I can see just fine.
Burton for 3. Boston looking to reclaim the lead. Under 4 remaining, first quarter. Pritchard, a 3, good. Peyton Pritchard, 36% from beyond the arc. He's had 13 games. Pritchard, nifty move for 2.
The thing about Peyton Pritchard, a lot of people, it's not just a standstill shoot.
Yes. As
you just saw right there, he has dribble moves to go along with it.
Prosper into the spin against Garza. Burton is the outlet, takes it in the paint over Jaylen Brown, banks it in. The sweeping hook. Brown with 4 points, works it inside. He's got 6 one-on-one with Garza. Shot clock at 4. Jerome backs it with the right hand. Clayton threw it away. 5 seconds remaining. A look ahead. Garza or Gonzalez. Grizzlies with their starting lineup on the floor. Wells, the pull-up. Yes! Jalen Wells. Small. Grizzlies working the perimeter. Wells with a screen. Jerome, the foul line pull-up is down. He ties the game at 31.
Close to June, and you'll still see this Boston Celtics team be playing.
Hauser offensive rebound. Pritchard, no. Garza, there he is on the offensive glass again. Luka Garza averaging 7.5 and 4 boards a game. Career-high numbers for him. And he's got 6 off the bench. Jerome, good again.
Mid-range
shot.
Score. Yeah, he's a scorer, but the mid-range shots.
White. Wow. Off the save. Grizzlies with numbers. Jerome gives way to Small. And Javon going to the rack.
They saw that the help defender was Peyton Pritchard.
Got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls early. Garza misses a 3. And look at Javon Small, Sky for the rebound. Got by Pritchard, floats it up and in. Oh, what a...
In his time, just wasn't having the...
Pritchard, step back 3. Queta, offensive rebound. That's already 9 second chance points. Grizzlies shot just 28% from 3 in the earlier game in Boston. And Brown gets the hometown bounce on the road.
Just 3-point line, can the Grizzlies?
Nope. Both teams really struggling with the 3 ball. Queta with the reverse.
The one thing, of course, that will hurt the Grizzlies and Queta here in the second quarter, starting to flex their muscles in the interior.
Cam Spencer, fall back 3, and Cam Spencer hitting in the first half. Brown against Burton, shot clock down to 4.
That was deep.
Deep 3, but Shireman an offensive rebound. A Jaylen Brown reload 3 is in. So a second chance 3-pointer. Now 14 seconds to the floor, picked up by Derek White. Tatum lines it up and knocks it down from downtown. His first.
The 2s, you're talking about the whole 2s, the free throw line, as Burton here knocks down his 3rd 3. The 2s, well, let me tell you the thing for Pritchard is the Grizzlies go quick. A 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Prosper Burton for three. Bango! Brown going right at him. Jalen's got to be careful, and that one rattles in for Jaylen Brown. Grizzlies at 27% from beyond the arc tonight. Brown into a spin, hooks it up and in.
The thing with Jaylen Brown, what you're capable of doing.
Ooh, Derek White.
Hendrick again, partner.
Hendricks the takeaway. Yes, and the foul.
I tell you, Taylor Hendricks continues to.
Jerome through traffic. Prosper. Yes. Not knock it down. Jaylen over from the three-point line. Tatum drives. Tatum finishes. And the Grizzlies take time. Ty Jerome 0 of 4 from 3. He's working on a 15-game streak. Here's Spencer for 3. That's through. But Jerome has a 15-game streak with Joe Mazzulla. Grizzlies have come in with Giroux, Spencer, and Burton off the bench. Collision. Burton to pick up. Burton for 2. Cam, a 3. Bingo!
One time.
Right.
We need the right hand of Cam Spencer to stay hot.
Be gentle with the dap. Brown with a fadeaway. Out of the timeout. Boston gets 10 to shoot. Brown on the back down. Garza somehow came up with that.
Oh, he walked.
Sure looked like it. Pritchard driving from the dotted line, stolen by Prosper. Has Giroux, Dickey to the cup. Yes, and the foul. Grizzlies on the run out. Garza's second foul of the game. Grizzlies were down 1 at halftime. Small, a 3. It's through.
His favorite 3, partner. How would you like to get it? The step back.
Gonzalez doesn't want anything to do with it. Brown, 6 to shoot. Now Gonzalez will try and make a 3. Hugo Gonzalez, 34 when they trail through 3. Garza an open 3. And Luka Garza with 14 off the bench. Small, step back 3, short. Jerome, a room service rebound over Shireman. Yes!
Everybody in the building, when he got it initially, was like, oh, you didn't shoot the earlier one. But the jab step had the free throw line jump shot present itself again.
White from the mid-range gets the bounce. Jerome. Yes! Ty Jerome. First 3 of the night. White. Grizzlies forcing him inside the arc. Jerome nearly dug it away. They find Garza underneath. Garza the handoff. White driving and banking it home.
Well, I think the other thing is because the Grizzlies have this smaller lineup, as Derek White finally gets one to go down, is the good timeout here. What they're happy about is they've been able to make this comeback with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum both on the bench.
And now White taking over here in the fourth quarter. He's tied the game at 98. Giroux against the shot clock. Burton, bango! And it's not for St. Patrick's Day. Giroux crossing over, sends it, scores it. Brown and Tatum both back on the floor for Boston. Brown driving. Jaylen Brown gives Boston the lead back. Shireman, the rebound. White, early offense. They will count it. Brown against Giroux. Works him into the paint and scores.
It's a massive undertaking now for this Grizzlies team to defensively rebound with the unit on the floor. Great D by Clayton, but Tatum able to regain.
Step back by Brown, off, and then tipped in.
Max tips it in, but of course the basket was in.
Clayton driving, got the Grizzlies. Small's 3 is through with 1.5 to make it 117-112, but White